when you get the hard word from the doctor, you're between the devil and the deep blue sea. So of course it's very hard. Example, you'll be fighting, and now we get a relapse, and how we cope with that. It's a mentally process. You have a choice. Do you want to go further, or don't you want to go further? So you take one step at a time. You can't think too long away. You take 1 day, 1 hour, and you know it's going to be a really tough treatment because you already run down and you have this transplant. So it's a mentally challenge. But my way to do it was I take one time, 1 day at a time. Take 1 hour, next hour, 1 day, and so on another day. If you think too long, the consequences, you know the consequences. So when I was after 2 years, I was out of the hospital, and I should be very happy. I have done it, but I was very sad. So I got a physical reaction, and that's quite normal. But I thought it maybe happen to anyone else, but not with me. I'm just gonna be happy I have done it. But I was so down. So, but that was my strategy to fight it, was to just take 1 hour, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, and go further on. It's if you get the diagnosis AML, is you can't be prepared while waiting. It's impossible. You can't read about it. You can't think about it. You don't know anything before you're in it. I've been at hospital before, but this was something else. It was a really nasty disease. So this is 3 things you need to go through. You need, of course, you need to be strong enough, and you need a little bit of luck too. Before I get the relapse, I had a very high chance to recover a normal life. I was planning for a normal life. I think now it's going better. I'm looking for a work again. I have done it, but after a relapse, that was a new ball game. That was something different. So the life changes completely when I get a relapse, and I know we'll never be the same again. When you get a disease like AML or other blood cancer, the hospital is you have a priority in the hospital. So that, but it's always a financial problem also here in Norway. The healthcare needs more money. And when you get the diagnosis that we have, you are in high priority because it's a very special disease. Have a little, what you call it, sunshine story in all this. When I was transplanted, it was 15th of July 2008, and that's the birthday of the famous Dutch painter Rembrandt. And I thought if I survive, I start painting. And I did that. And last year I had my exhibition. So that was in all the sad things. I got through that dream, and I just knew it. Okay, I do it. It took a long time. It took 14 years before I had the exhibition, but I did it. And this year I had another exhibition. So it's quite happy with that.